Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome to Fagiora Chuma 254. On this platform, we discuss a plethora of issues. We talk about our politics, social, and economic welfare of our society. We do talk about these issues because our aim is to make Kenya a great place. Our aim is to make our society a place everybody would like to, to be in. Make it safe. Make it safe socially, make it safe politically, and even make it safe economically. Today I want us to talk about some social issues. I want us to, and this is something I've been thinking about for quite some time now. What is our contribution as a people, to the kind of life that we're living right now? I remember back in the day, sometime in the early 2000s, when John Mishuki was the minister for transport, and he decided that, when I was in school, matatus used to, the currently 14-seater matatus never used to carry 14 people. We would be in there like 20 people, 21 people, 19. It never used to be iti watu wanakaa watu watatu. And that used to be the norm. That's how we used to socialize. You get into a matatu. And then John Michuki came and he decided that our transport system has to be revamped. Strategies had to be made to make our transport system safe, make it friendly, and make it something that is the pride of the nation. Speed governors were introduced to our matatus, the public service speed governors. Apparently, matatus were not supposed to do over 80, right? Safety belts were introduced in the matatus. The number of people that were supposed to be carried was changed. It was no longer carrying as many people as the matatu could carry. There was a capacity that we had to adhere to. And John Mishuki, being a strong man, an iron-fisted man, worked tirelessly to change that. And he achieved it. Speed governors were installed in matatus. When you got into a matatu, you had to put on your safety belt. When you got into a matatu, in a row, you can only seat 3 people. When you got into a matatu, the drivers had a uniform, a specific uniform, a blue one. The conductors had a maroon uniform. And that has been with us for over 20 years now. It was something helpful, helping to curb road carnage, bringing sanity in our transport sector. For over 20 years now. In fact, when he was doing it, everybody was complaining. People complained left, right, and center. And what Michuki said, if I remember well, what he said about those who were complaining was that I'm not doing anything new. All I'm telling you guys to do is what the Constitution stipulates on transport. This is how we're supposed to be doing things. I'm not bringing anything new. And true, he was not bringing anything new. So why am I talking about this issue? Especially about our transport sector. Why am I talking about it? This is my qualm. It's my bone of contention. How many times, as a person who is traveling, as a passenger, how many times have you gotten into a car, a matatu, that is full, and you get in there? How many times have you been wekwad kwa sambaza? Shika hii sambaza ukalie. How many times? How many times have you seen a police officer being given bribes and you keep quiet? You're put into a vehicle that is supposed to carry 14 people. You know well and good that you're number 18, but you just get in there and you keep quiet. How many times have you been in a matatu that is overspeeding? You are seeing that this guy is overspeeding, but you keep quiet. Tell me, how many times have you been in a matatu that is overlapping, dangerously overtaking, but you keep quiet? You keep quiet to a point that you keep silent. You are gone. You are dead because a reckless thing was happening. You never said anything. If anything, you participated in the recklessness. And then you want the best for our road transport system. You are the same person who is contributing to making it socially. Before you call somebody out, before you say that the policeman is corrupt, ask yourself, how corrupt is the conductor who is carrying 18 people instead of 14 people? Ask yourself, how corrupt is that person who is sitting, you who are sitting on Sambaza, because you're trying to save on time. You want to reach where you're going in time. How corrupt are you? We have to change these things. We have to call them out. Call out a driver who is driving carelessly. Call out a conductor who is overloading. There was this accident that happened recently, last month, in what's the name, in Muhonje, where a whole matatu rammed into a trailer that was parked and everybody died, only to find out that the people who were in that matatu, the matatu was carrying excess. Those people did not get into that matatu, just by mistake. No, they got there in that matatu knowing very well ya kwamba hii gari imejaa, but they got in. I'm 100% sure before that accident happened, the driver must have been driving carelessly, because the Muhonje area, yes, it's a black spot, but that road is so wide. You wonder, how did he get into that parked truck? People were quiet, and they became permanently quiet. Let's make our contribution in building our society into a proper society, in building our society into a safe society. The contributions must be made one at a time, step by step. Give your cent, somebody else gives their cent, 50-50, we get one. And make it a society that is safe for the future, a society that can build something. That is my 1 cent on our social. And we're still going to talk about more and more stuff to do with our social welfare. Because ikiwa poa, watu I admire, the contribution does not necessarily have to come from those who are leading. Sometimes we the people can also make a contribution by saying, nope, I'm not getting into that matatu, it's already full, I'm not sitting on a sambaza. By saying, nope, hey driver, haujabeba magunia, drive properly, stop wrongly overtaking, stop overlapping. You get it? Go to the comment section and give me your 1 cent. What do you think about our road system and the contribution of the people to the kind of system that we have, the kind of happenings that we have. Comment section inakuongojea. Have a nice one.